Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Cleophus Malala is thinking like everyone is a fool. During his interview at Spice FM, Cleophus Malala is being embarrassed live by journalists as what he is explaining is not whatever is happening. Cleophus Malala is a clueless leader that I've ever seen on earth. Because even as per his argument, you will understand that this man doesn't understand anything. He is clueless, and something that is his head as a leader is not substantiated that can bring at least understanding why William Ruto is coming out to face off the judiciary. I want you to watch the video, but before you watch that video, I want you to go and listen to Cleophus Malala being embarrassed about the NHIF is coming out with propaganda that court came out stopping the NHIF funding for students across the Republic of Kenya. But the truth is, the court never came out suspending the implementation of NHIF, but the court orders were about the new formation of the NHIF. Again, Cleophus Malala is coming out to embarrass himself before the Spice FM, saying that court came out stopping the collection of the taxes. As the journalist was explaining for him, Cleophus Malala found himself embarrassed because there is no court order that is on the place that has already stopped the government of the day from collecting taxes. We have different kind of taxes. We have corporate taxes, we have VAT, we have the KRA, and they continue to collect the taxes. So Cleophus Malala to come out to say that they are going after judiciary because judiciary has stopped the collection of taxes, which it is not true. The taxes are being collected. We have VATs, we have KRA, we have the cooperative taxes, we have several taxes in the Republic of Kenya that are being collected. Mpesa wanatumia kufanya nini? And there is no court orders that has come out to stop the Kenya Kwanza government from collecting other taxes. When William Ruto is coming out, going across the Republic of Kenya, saying that, do you want me to stop the housing programs? These people do not want you to enjoy the affordable housing. So the question is that is being asked to Cleophus Malala. You want to tell us that there is a court order that has come out to stop you from building the houses, which the truth is there's no court orders that has come out to stop them, from building the houses. At the same time, the court orders came out saying they can still continue collecting the money and building houses, but the issue is on the court. There's no one has come out to stop the issue of housing program, So when you look at these people, they are thinking like we are fools. We Kenyans, we are fools. We don't understand anything, But now Cleophus Malala has come out to prove that they are clueless, they don't understand anything. For him, in fact, ilifika mahali sasa hata divert certain communication, kind of conversation. He never wanted to come out directly responding some questions. But the reality is here. I want you to watch whatever Cleophus Malala said during the interview at Spice FM. But before we do that, ladies and gentlemen, please consider liking this video. When you like this video, you automatically support the work of this channel. Please consider liking this video. When you like this video, you automatically support the work of this video. Please, if you are a visitor for the first time visiting this channel and you're watching, please consider subscribing this channel. You like again this video, you give your opinion at the comment section below, and don't forget to share this video. So listen to whatever Cleophus Malala is saying.
Express his dissatisfaction on how the judiciary is performing. Remember, the former CJ said that the issue of corruption in the judiciary is a matter that needs to be addressed. The former CJ Maraga, when he was handing over to Koome, also said that this issue of judicial corruption must be addressed. Severally, we've had CJ Koome, Martha Koome, addressing the same issue. The former president, Uhuru Kenyatta, called out the judiciary and complained about certain decisions of the courts. The leader of opposition, Raila Odinga, has been at the forefront castigating the judiciary. So what is wrong with the president who has been mandated by Kenyans through Article 1, through a competitive election, just saying that, come on, he is dissatisfied with certain orders of the court that are inhibiting development? And you've seen orders coming, orders that do not have the interest of the people at heart. One, for example, who is this judge that gives an order that you suspend an health insurance cover, knowing that 4 million students are opening school now without NHIF, just because there's an order? So who will treat these children? Will that order treat the children when they fall sick? Just a moment.
Did the order stop NHIF from operating?
They suspended the implementation of the new scheme. That is one.
NHIF is still in operation.
No. It's when you go to the hospital, they're not. NHIF is not operational.
Why is it not in operation?
Because there is an order in court suspending the implementation of the new law.
But that does not prohibit NHIF as it was previously operationalized.
I can tell you, at the moment, hospitals are not using the NHIF card.
Why?
Second,
not because of a court order.
Just a moment. Second, who is this judge that gives an order that, come on, stop all development projects when it comes to the housing, the affordable housing program? The hundreds and thousands of youth who are getting employment out of the affordable housing project, who will pay their rent? So let us look at these things objectively. And we as Kenyans, just a moment.
Let's discuss facts as they are.
Eric, just a moment.
There is no court order that says stop constructing houses. Is there?
No, it is a program.
There is a court order that is in response to a challenge to the housing levy. And it is suspending the housing levy, although the court still said you can still continue collecting the levy. But there's another court, a different matter altogether, on discussing the proposed affordable housing bill in public participation. None of them has said stop constructing houses. So when the president goes in a political rally and says, nyinyi mnataka tuache kujenga nyumba mpaka ile siku koti itatuambia tujenge nyumba, is he being truthful?
Yeah, he's being truthful because one, if you challenge the collection of the housing levy, basically you know that's the pillar that anchors the affordable housing program.
Are you saying it's wrong to challenge?
You can challenge, but being inhibited.
But the court should not hear you.
No, being inhibited. For example, Eric, you find that there are certain people who, when they go to get orders to stop government projects, they get ex parte orders. There are certain sensitive government projects which you can't stop. For example, suspending the Finance Act. Why? Like for example, Eric, how do you stop a country from collecting taxes? Where will you get money to pay your doctors? Where will you get money to pay teachers?
Sorry.
So if you suspend...
I'm sorry. No, I have to ask this. Yeah. So are you saying that suspending the collection of the housing levy will stop other taxes that are currently being collected, that's sorting out all these issues anyway? We're making it seem as though the housing levy, for example, if you stop it, the country is at a standstill and nothing is working anymore. You see, because of this one housing levy issue, it would appear as though all government operations have suddenly frozen. And VAT. That's not the case. VAT is still being collected. KRA is still going on collecting pay as you earn, NSSF,
income tax,
NHIF, income tax, corporate tax, all those things are still being collected. But it's appearing as though, from what you're saying, that because the housing levy has some questions around it, everything else has come to a standstill, and it's not the case.
You want to remember that at one point somebody went to challenge the Finance Act.
Yes.
And there were orders that the Finance Act should not be implemented. To me, I don't, you cannot suspend the entire act. Saying that government, when you suspend a Finance Act which is being implemented, in essence, you're saying that no tax should be collected.
No, you're not.
If you suspend an entire Finance Act, therefore
it means you suspended the Finance Act.
Yes,
but
and therefore, what I'm saying is that
are you saying
what I'm saying is
that there are matters that should not go before court because they will cripple the government?
No, all matters should go before court,
Okay.
but the judiciary should be sensitive on matters that benefit Kenyans.
And so, when you are being sensitive, if the argument here is that this law is unconstitutional, should the judiciary say, it may be unconstitutional, but you see now, so let it continue in operation until,
what we are against is the opposition or other people who we call economic saboteurs going to court and getting ex parte orders. Even, if you have an inter-party hearing, for example, if you are given time as government also to present our case and argue our case before such orders are given, we respect the rule of law. Our president has always been respecting the rule of law. That is why, up to now, he has not appointed the cabinet administrative secretaries, the CISs, because he respects the rule of law. And at no point did he say that he is going to defy court orders. He called out for those judicial officers who are corrupt. We have Kenyans who are suffering out of rogue judicial officers. We have cases which have stayed in court for almost 2 years.
So I think, according to me, Cleophus Malala is a leader that, when you look at even his argument, represents also a bigger percentage of certain individuals in Kenya Kwanza government, that they will see this is a problem, but they will not come out to speak it out. What they will do, they will just come out to castigate, complain, rant, but what they're doing is simply a kind of comforting themselves, because the reality is they don't want to follow the law, they don't want to be castigated, they don't want to be reported in different courts across the Republic of Kenya, because they have instrument of powers, they have everything that entails them to be strong, they have the resources, so they want to themselves to be them in this Republic of Kenya, that even the law they cannot follow, because if anyone is going to court to stop their agendas or their plans, they believe that this is their enemy. But what these individuals are doing, even if it is someone from the opposition who is deciding to go to court to stop their agendas and plans, it is not the judiciary that has presented themselves their own case. It is a Kenyan who usually go to court, even if it is from Azimio or any side of the political divide. They will come out and eventually go and present their case, question the government. And if truly the court is finding that this government is not following the law, they will also translate the matter using the law. So when you look at Cleophus Malala and their brigade in Kenya Kwanza, they don't want the judiciary to work independently. So they are feeling like any case before the courts is like they are being sabotaged. But again, they must understand they are being questioned. So being questioned, it doesn't mean that someone, of course, sabotaging their plans. What we want is that, are they operating within the law? And that is it. We have the Constitution of 2010. If William Ruto is feeling like it is a burden for him to use the Constitution of 2010, and that is why he's doing what he's doing today. For me, a solution is not for William Ruto to come out and meet Martha Koome. The solution here is, let everyone follow the law. If, yes, there is corruption in judiciary, can he have a mechanism on how these people should be removed. But if they are being removed, can they be removed in accordance to the law? And if someone has been found not guilty or innocent, let someone work, But if you find that the government is having the mistake, let them follow the rule of law. That is it. Simple and clear. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think? Drop your opinion at the comment section below. Otherwise, thank you so much because of great support. Please consider subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing this video.